Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers as it concerns their third game loss into the NBA restart. They suffered a loss against the Indiana Pacers in my opinion, a heartbreaking loss. I mean, I truly believed in tonight's game the Lakers would have taken a win against the Indiana Pacers. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And I'm going to get into the details of what went down and what should have been done and, just everything that went down in tonight's game that the Lakers performed against the Indiana Pacers tonight. And without further ado, guys, let's just get right into it. So, guys, the Lakers suffered a loss against the Indiana Pacers. I believe it was 116 to 111 going into the NBA restart. I believe now the Lakers are 2 games away from finishing the NBA restart. I believe they play against the Nuggets, I believe, in a couple of days, or maybe possibly tomorrow. I mean, I'll make sure that you guys know when the Lakers play the Nuggets in this video, so because I can't really think about it in the top of my head because I know the scheduling, but it's not really accurate in my head right now. But yeah, they're going to play against the Nuggets in a couple of days or possibly tomorrow, and they also have the Sacramento Kings on their schedule as the last game remaining of the NBA restart. And so, guys, I just want to get into the stats and the performance of the Los Angeles Lakers in tonight's game. As we all know this, LeBron and Anthony Davis played in tonight's game, and it was for one player, LeBron. He stepped up out there tonight after, not playing in the last game due to soreness in his groin. It was one of those type of scenarios that, I'm kind of glad that LeBron James returned for the Los Angeles Lakers because we actually really needed his help. I mean, I'm very sad to say that because I have full confidence if the Lakers around LeBron, if LeBron was just resting or, just taking a breather here and there, I really thought that the Lakers could have stepped up their roles and just, play their hardest when it comes to that particular situation. But, it is what it is. And, LeBron, he just stepped up. He stepped up for the Lakers with 31 points out there tonight. Sadly, Anthony Davis, he had 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Not one of his best performances. I mean, this is the same guy who averages around 20 points a game. And, it's just, I'm just surprised that he is not stepping up for the Lakers. I mean, is he injured? Is he something is wrong with him? I mean, hopefully he can take a breather or take a rest possibly in the next couple of days. But there's something wrong with Anthony Davis. I don't know. He just needs to check what's going on. The Lakers staff, they need to check what's going on with him and stuff like that. So. It is what it is. I mean, I just hope that there's nothing wrong with him, but hopefully maybe he's just tired or something. I'm not sure. There's just something wrong with the Lakers team in general when it comes to the lack of shooting in general, and there's just something wrong. I mean, no words can describe what I'm feeling when it comes to the Lakers right now. I mean, I just don't know what's wrong with them. I just hope that things just turn around when it comes to going into the playoffs. But so far I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the Lakers so far because we almost had it. We almost had the win in tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. I'm telling you, okay, in the final couple minutes left into the fourth quarter, the Lakers were basically leading by 3 points, and the great defense from Dwight Howard and just in general from the Lakers was doing wonders when it comes to defending this Indiana Pacers team. But half the time, in those final seconds or final minutes, the Lakers just kept on shooting, and they know that they are not a good shooting team. I mean, because they're better off when they're like going to the rim and doing layups, doing blocks, or just doing mid-range shots. I mean, that's something that they're good at. But somehow, some way, they just want to make shoot-arounds in this game in the final minutes, and it's just like, come on now, like you guys need to practice more with your shooting. This is not the time at a really close final minutes left and you're like 3 points ahead for you to do these type of I want to say shenanigans, but that's not the word for it, but or maybe it is, I don't know. So it's just a head scratcher, really. I just don't understand why they perform very badly in these final minutes. But it's just, it is what it is. I'm a diehard Laker for life, and I just hope that the Lakers just turn around and just see what's going on, see the tapes, and see what's going on, and just hopefully they just turn things around when it comes to how they're performing, and hopefully improve on their shooting. That's all we can really say, because there's nobody else that the Lakers could either consider signing or do anything. I mean, this is what they have. And I'm not sure if they're just saving all of their energy and mobility when it comes to the playoffs. I mean, that's something else, but they can surprise me. You never know. So overall, really, when it comes to the Lakers, particularly the starting lineup, was not doing so well. The only player that stepped up was LeBron James. And Frank Vogel put JaVale McGee back into the starting lineup, and I'm here to tell you guys, it did not work whatsoever. He is still not performing to the best of his ability. Maybe athletically he is, but it's just not working out. And I see Dwight Howard doing a much better job than JaVale McGee is doing for these past couple of games. With Dwight Howard, who had a double-double out there with 10 points and I believe 12 rebounds. I mean, talk about an amazing performance on his end. I mean, this is what we always wanted from him, and he delivered in tonight's game. And, sadly, I just wish that he just was more playing defensively more in the final minutes into the fourth quarter, but it is what it is. But if I was Frank Vogel, I think it's just about time that we insert Dwight Howard into the starting lineup, because he deserves it. And when it comes to playoff time, we could have a good player in Dwight Howard who can defend and who can grab rebounds, and just offensively he can show you here and there. But if he just brings that defensive ability, that the defensive player of the year mentality to the playoffs at the starting lineup, I think the Lakers will do wonders with Dwight Howard at the starting lineup. But I'm not the coach, I'm not the GM, so it's just up to Frank Vogel what he wants to do when it comes to changing up the starting lineup. So, and what surprised me more on the bench, I'm not sure if Dion Waiters is maybe injured or just taking a rest. I mean, I'm not sure if there was some sort of tweet out there that showed that maybe Dion Waiters is injured or something. I mean, I'm not sure. So I'll look it up, and if there's something wrong with him that he didn't play in tonight's game, like always, I'll put the right information on this video so you guys will know about it. But I'm here to tell you this: if Dion Waiters was playing in tonight's game, the Lakers would have a much better edge in winning in tonight's game with LeBron and with Anthony Davis on the floor and the rest of the Lakers who stepped up their role, especially Quinn Cook. Off the bench, 21 points. I mean, the guy stepped up his role off the bench alongside Dwight Howard, who did wondrously as the point guard, filling in for Rajon Rondo and Alex Caruso, who is still out. And we already know that he got more minutes because of Danny Green, who is injured due to I believe a hip injury that he suffered. But I think it's just a minor one. I think it's a soreness maybe, but hopefully he comes back soon. But and maybe once he comes back, he could be a much better shooter than everybody in the NBA is always raving how he shoots. So we just have to see. But overall, guys, that's what I really have to say when it comes to tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. I mean, this was a disappointing loss. I really thought the Lakers would have gotten this win in the final minutes because they were like 3 minutes into the game, left in the game, and they were just up by like 3, maybe it was like 4 points. But then I believe it was TJ Warren or DJ Warren of the Indiana Pacers just made those threes, and with his defensive ability as well, showed a lot of defense there, stepped up for his team. And I'm here to tell you guys, this guy, it could be something special in this league. I mean, he's making a name for himself. I mean, for the past couple of games, last time I saw the stat lines of how he's been playing throughout the NBA restarts, it's somewhere around 39 points to, I believe, last time I checked, he played one game and he scored 52 points. So the guy's making a name for himself offensively, and it's just doing wonders for him when it comes to him and the Indiana Pacers. So he stepped up his role in the final minutes and being the closer for them, and I give him a lot of credit because he stepped up. Rather, the Lakers did not play enough tough defense against him. So it is what it is, guys. So please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And please give me your thoughts, please, about the Los Angeles Lakers. Do you guys agree with what my analysis about tonight's game? Was there another player in mind that stepped up their role? I know Tatum, the rookie Tatum, I mean, the guy scored 10 points. Last game he scored 10 points as well. So, he's showing his presence off the bench, and with the lack of players, he's getting more minutes. So, he's stepping up his role. But overall, please, guys, if you have any thoughts about the Lakers' performance tonight, please comment down below. Do you guys agree with me that it's just this game gotten away from the Los Angeles Lakers? They could have tried a little harder or played a solid, tough defense at the final minutes? Or do you think it's because of the lack of shooting that the Lakers continue to do this type of, routine that they just try to shoot and attempt shots and it just doesn't go in? So, they're saying that they are doing very well when it comes to shooting, but it's just not completing it. So they are also admitting that there's trouble in their shooting performance in those last couple of games that we saw that they are lacking shooting, probably since the NBA restart began, because a lot of emotions. I can even go on for days about talking about how the shooting from the Los Angeles Lakers since the NBA restart began was atrocious. So they just need to work on it. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with the Lakers. I hope things turn around for the better. Maybe they're saving up their energy and their ability when it comes to the playoff time, because once playoff begins, that's where it all goes down. I mean, the regular season is fine and all, and clinching the #1 seed, but it's just always, it always shows what is, what's the word for it? When it comes to the Lakers, everything that we've seen from them until now, we should also see when it comes to the playoffs. And I just hope they keep that mentality going into that to the playoffs. But so remains to be seen. They still have 2 games remaining, so we just have to see if they somehow turn things around, and possibly we can see some glimpse of some playoff moments that we're going to see from LeBron or maybe the rest of the Lakers squad. So we just have to see, and hopefully I just hope things turn around for the better for the Los Angeles Lakers. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and make sure to like all my social media sites. I'll leave the links in the description of this video so you guys can check them out. I do that for all my videos, so make sure to show me the support by liking all my social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and like this video. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.